Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Eddie George Heisman Challenge here on NCAA Football 13. Can't believe that this mode even exists, because it's pretty fun, isn't it? I love this mode. It's super great. We are 3 weeks into the season so far. Had a couple issues with some crashing of the game, but that's okay. That's what happens. Sometimes when you get these older games, they're just going to crash. It's just the way things are sometimes. So we're going to try to not have that happen today. Not so I don't have to replay a game or simulate a game and lose all the stats that we had. But in the last episode, we did break the rushing yard mark that Eddie George had set in real life. We got that. We actually made it 343. I think it was 315. That Eddie George did in a real-life game. We did 343 in the single game, so we got that achievement out of the way. I think the only achievements that we have left to do in terms of chasing Eddie George in his actual Heisman season is the total rushing yards in a season and the total touchdowns in a season, which obviously we can't get right away. Those will come with time, and we should be getting those pretty soon because, I mean, we average like 280, 300 yards a game, basically. So I think we should be getting those pretty darn soon. But if you're not familiar with the Heisman Challenge is, where have you been? Have you been under a rock? Or maybe you're just too young to know what the Heisman Challenge is. It's a mode where on NCAA Football 13, you go in and you pick between a few select former Heisman Trophy winners from history, and you go and replay their Heisman season, and you try to obviously recreate some of the biggest moments that they had. And I've chosen Eddie George because I'm an Ohio State fan. Eddie George was before my time, but obviously I know the history of Eddie George. I know his greatness. I know his baldness. I know his abs. His abular region was fantastic, like a washboard. So, fantastic player. Obviously a great player in the NFL as well. Broadway star, head coach of football teams. So he's a man of many talents. So today we're going to be continuing it on. Hopefully we'll get through week 5 and 6, or week 4 and 5, I should say. Week 4 and 5, maybe even week 6, depending on how fast the games go. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I do want to mention, though, I have been taking some time to look at my analytics, and I've realized that a lot of the people that watch my videos, for some reason, aren't subscribed. I don't know. Do you not like me? Do you not like my content? Am I not personable enough? Do I not get in your face enough? Do you want me to be this close? Do you want me to be up in your grill? I don't know. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. Because 80% of the people that click on my videos are not subscribed when they watch. That kind of hurts. That hurts the heart. That hurts the heart. I upload every single day. Every single day. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not uploading. Sometimes it's even multiple times. And it may even be multiple times when the new College Bowl game comes out in July. You never know. You don't want to miss out. So why not hit that subscribe button, join the Juice Club, and while you're down there, leave the video a like. I mean, is it really that difficult? Is it really that difficult? No, it's easy. It's simple, easy. Just do it. But with all that being said, it's time to continue Eddie George's Heisman journey. Let's go do it. So here we are, week 4 of the 2012 season. We are ranked number 16 in the polls, the top 25 polls. Unfortunately, we should be a little bit higher, but we're not. And here is our Chasing Eddie screen. Like I mentioned in the intro, we are already done with the yards in a game. We already got that done. We got 343. It was 314, not 315. But we got that done. We already gained. We did the gained touchdowns. I think that was the first episode we did that. That was 5. It was 4, we got 5. Now, like I said, we're just on the 2 total yards and touchdowns in a single season. The Heisman Watch, we did move up to number 2. We were number 5 for a while, but we have moved up to number 2. And if you're wondering why they're fake names, it's because when you load up a Heisman Challenge, at least when I loaded up the Heisman Challenge, it just gave everybody auto-generated names. I don't know if it does that normally. Maybe there's a setting. I know that there's a setting in franchise mode that you have to switch so that it doesn't generate auto names. I didn't see that when I was loading up this, so maybe there's no going around it. I have no idea. But we did find out that this is Matt Barkley, that this, we knew from the start, was Melvin Gordon. This, oh, no, now I forget who these guys are. I learned about it last episode, who the Georgia running back and who the Arkansas running back were, but now I'm forgetting again. Oh, it's been a long time since I recorded that video. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. They're not going to win the Heisman anyway, so it doesn't matter. But now we just got to pass, Matt Barkley. We should be able to do that. So we got the Heisman leaderboard, which is just all the milestones in a normal season that you can get that help your Heisman score go up and all that kind of stuff. But today we play UAB. Yeah, we play UAB. So get ready for a lot of touchdowns and a lot of yards. So here we are in the game that Eddie George played around this time in his real-life season. He went for 32 carries and 210 yards. So we want to try and replicate that and even go over that. We should be able to. It's against UAB. Now, fun fact, Eddie George did that, what I was just talking about, against Notre Dame. So we're not going to be doing, we're not in the same level of competition that they did against Notre Dame. We're playing UAB. So say what you want, but I'm going to try my best to go over all those yards. Do I have the ball? I don't have the ball, no. I thought that I did. Braxton just ended up taking it. Okay. I thought that they gave me the ball. That's what it's... The camera was, like, following me a lot longer than I would have expected it to. I thought that I had the ball there. Good block. Oh, no, I ran into the block, but I broke it out. Spin! Eddie George! Spin move again! Oh, Eddie George, man. And you know what? The best thing that I can do is call hurry up, because that allows me just to keep the run plays instead of having to worry about, oh, Urban's going to call a passing play. No, we're calling run. We're a run-exclusive offense. You've got Braxton Miller and Eddie George in your backfield, and you want to call passes. I know we got some great receivers as well, but look at the blocking. Look at Eddie George down the sidelines, baby. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Now, I don't know what the difficulty is for this Heisman Challenge. I didn't see a setting where I could change the difficulty. There probably is one. Do I have the ball? I do. That's a touchdown, isn't it? Yes, it is. The read option touchdown works to perfection. And Eddie George gets a big one. So that's number one on the day. Now, we're not looking for any touchdowns, like a specific goal, like we have been in the past. Why am I... Oh, I was going to say, why am I on defense? But I forgot that I was returning kicks and punts for some reason. If I can find a difficulty, I might raise it up. But I think it might be in the settings thing. But the settings is, like, different than it would be in, like, a franchise. There's, like, limited settings you can do. So I don't know if there is a difficulty. I would assume there would be, right? I assume there'd be a difficulty, but you never know. Who knows? And now we call my most hated play the speed option. Last episode, this got intercepted, quote unquote. Technically, they counted as a fumble, and it got returned for a touchdown. So I don't like the speed option. It never works, especially when I'm not the one controlling the quarterback. It never works, and yet we keep doing it. Give me the screen. Ooh, Eddie stays in bounds. You know what? Let's not run anymore. No. Let's not run any more screens. We're running big dog power runs. 3rd and 15. I'm getting all 15 of these yards. You can bet on it. Just call me Zac Efron. I'm getting all 15 of these freaking yards. Look at me bobbing and weaving. Look at... That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting all these yards. I'm a big dog. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Of course I was getting... Did you have any doubts that I was going to get all those yards? Easy, light work. Oh, look at the block. Look at the hip thrusting from Eddie George. 5 carries for 100 yards. I've had the ball 5 times, and I've already surpassed 100 yards. If I didn't already have the 300-yard game, the 314-yard game, this would be the perfect game to do it. But I already have that done because I'm goated on the sticks, as the kids say. So hopefully with this win, I know it's only against UAB, but I'm hoping that we can actually like jump into the top 10 maybe, but I doubt that we jump into the top 10 in the rankings. Maybe we jump top 12. Eddie George dive, touchdown. I didn't get the dive animation, but I do get the touchdown regardless. Eddie George is on a steamer. I am cooking fools on the sticks. 7 carries, 127 yards, and a big dog, 2 touchdowns. Now, to be fair, it is against UAB, and I wonder if we get to like the third or fourth quarter and we have like a 60-point victory or 60-point lead over the UAB, I wonder if they'd pull me. I don't know, probably. They do that in other career mode things, so why wouldn't they do it for here? No! No, 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 no. Oh, I think it just froze again. This happened in the last episode in the UCF game. Luckily, this time it froze at the beginning of the game and not the end of the game like it did in the last episode. I don't know why it does this, because on the audio, it still plays, but it's frozen on the screen. So I'm going to be right back, and the next time you see me, hopefully we'll be close to where we were like late first quarter like we just were here. So I'm going to restart and get everything back. Last time I did that, it didn't freeze the rest of the episode, so hopefully that doesn't happen, and we don't freeze again, and we can go and be perfectly fine. Okay, I've gotten it back to around the same kind of time that we were at a few seconds earlier. But it's 14-0 like it was previously. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 touchdowns this time because we were at the goal line and Braxton actually kept it on the read option and scored the touchdown himself. So I didn't have a choice in the second touchdown, but maybe I can have a choice in my second touchdown on this drive. And I'm hoping that it doesn't freeze again. Last time it happened against in UCF, it didn't freeze, but I didn't play the game the second time, so maybe if I play the game still, it'll freeze again. I don't know, because I played the second game of the episode and it didn't freeze at all. So who knows what's going to happen. It's a wild card situation here. Anything and everything could happen. I wanted to bring this up. While I was doing the first quarter over again, to get back to this point, I had a crazy spin move on my first touchdown run. It was unbelievable. I've never hit such a crispy spin move in my entire life. It was unbelievable. If I remember, I'll in editing, I'll put the clip in so you can see the spin move. It was kind of crazy. It was so sexy, the spin move. Absolute unbelievable. Good broken tackle by Eddie. Get the first down. 3rd and inches. If the ball was in the other hand, that's a first down. He was carrying it on the outside. He was carrying it on the outside, and now they're going to go for a passing play. What kind of offense do you think we are? I'm going to go throw a block at this guy. Yeah, get out. You're pancaked. Get out of here, big dog. You're from UAB. Oh, we didn't get the first down? That's kind of embarrassing. Kind of embarrassing. 4 minutes to go, second quarter. Eddie, gosh darn George, is back to return some punts, and I'm calling this one. I need to have my season extended. I don't need to get hurt by any punt returning, so we're going to extend that. 4 minutes to go. I need to have a crazy big game if I want to beat Matt Barkley in the standings for the Heisman, so we need to have a crazy game, because you know how hard it is for a running back to go above a quarterback in Heisman voting. You have to have a crazy game. You have to have consistent crazy games the entire season if you want to go ahead of a quarterback. Like, you have to have a generational type of year. Or you have to be lucky and have a year where there's no quarterbacks that are good enough to win the Heisman. But this year, unfortunately, Matt Barkley is good enough to win the Heisman. So we have to... I know how crazy that sounds knowing his NFL career, but in college he was kind of nasty. Juke move? Oh, it didn't get off, but I did break the tackle. And got the first down. Jets, I hate when they call these stupid plays, man. Just call a jet sweep or just call a speed option. I don't freaking care, man. I just want straight up handoffs. Give me just straight up handoffs, and we can be Gucci. Oh my God, what kind of? See, why are you calling speed options? Those never work. I didn't have a choice in that play, and I can't audible or anything. All I can do is like switch the play 20 times. They're putting me in bad situations. Luckily, I'm goated on the sticks. And I know it's 3rd and 13. You want me to call a pass play. I'm calling a run play here because I got 15 yards the last time, but that was in the last game. Maybe it's not going to happen the same. Oh, but it will. Oh, but it will. And it's going to be more. Eddie George down the sideline. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Let's go. Edith George. Edinson Barbosa. What a run. I didn't think I was going to get 13, but then I got even more than 13. I got all of it. I got all of it. I ate it all up. Minute 55 on the clock in the half. I got a little bit of blockers in front of me. I may have a little bit of room. Oh, daddy. I almost had it. I almost had it. Oh, what is with these passing plays? Come on, offense. Stop calling passing plays. It's not like you're going to be completing them or anything. Let me just go throw a block out here. Boom! Get blocked. Get wrecked, son. I missed that other block, though. I missed the other block. Wide receiver screen? What are we doing? Wide receiver screens? Have you not read the meta? Wide receiver screens do not work. What works is you hand the ball off to your Heisman running back and you just pray he just takes it to the house. And he does. Every single time. I even broke a freaking tackle on that one. My hips are made of bricks. Look at this. Boom, get off of me. You can't go arm tackle on Eddie George. Who you think you are? Now, this is the situation where I was talking. Maybe we get so deep into this game that they take me out for the rest of it. I wouldn't think they'd take me out just now because it's only 28-0. Unless we put up another one right before the half, but I doubt it. I only have 10 uses for extra plays, and they're not going to give me one here, so I wonder if we can score. Can I get a pass? No? Is that completed? Where's that at? Where's that ball at? It got completed. I don't know where it went, though. Let's use another switch. Under 30 seconds, we have no more timeouts, so either I have to score here or we have to get down to the goal line and then... Oh, I might have it here. I might have it. Of course I have it. Why? No, forget about the might. Of course I have it. Eddie George with number 4 on the day? I don't know what that is. Okay, so yeah, it is number 4 on the day with 251 rushing. I don't have the carries that Eddie George had. I think he had 32 against Notre Dame that they showed me, so... They didn't take me out, but maybe if we score again and we're in the 40s, maybe then they'll take me out. Because why would I be in a game when when UAB hasn't scored a singular point? I've already done my damage. Oh, look at me bobbing and weaving, falling forward as I always do. That's 20 carries, 263 and 4 touchdowns. That's a Heisman-worthy performance if I've ever gosh darn seen one. 35-0. Speed option. At least it's not the quick option stuff that sucks. Oh, this is even worse. This is the same deal. I fought out of it to not lose as many yards. We still lose 5. We got to stop calling speed options, big dog. You just got to realize they're not going to work. It's just simply not going to work. Speed options just aren't good. Especially when I'm not controlling the quarterback. They just don't work. Pass it to me. Pass it to me. Pass it to me. Pass it to me. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That was pretty cool. Off tackle. Maybe I could take this to the house. That'd be pretty awesome if I could. It's pretty long distance, but I could if I can bob and weave. I only fell forward for a couple yards. Nothing too insane. But we're going to run no huddle. I'm glad that I have control of that. That makes me happy. Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Give me a block. They didn't really give me a block, but that run play is not really designed to go up the middle. That's more designed to go out to the edge. And I didn't really do that, so. But to give credit to UAB, they kind of stopped it. Forced me not to be able to go outside. But this time, I'm able to. Look at the blocks. Spin move. Oh, I kind of worked because I broke the tackle, but it didn't get as sharp as I wanted it to. But that's still a nasty play. Now we go opposite side off tackle. And this is where it gets dangerous. This is where it gets real sexy. We could be scoring a nasty little touchdown here. Or we just run over somebody, and now we got stiff arm action. No, I wanted like a crispy Derrick Henry stiff arm, but I didn't get it. At least I broke the tackle, but I didn't get the stiff arm that I wanted. We are over 300 yards, though. I have 7 extra plays that I can call. Now I have 6. I don't want to run speed option. Anytime I see speed option on the play call, I'm changing it because speed option just does not work. At least not for us. And that's a bad route. I actually lost a yard. That might be the first time I've ever lost a yard in this series. I think I've had plays where I don't gain anything, but I don't think I've ever lost a yard. You gotta call it. Pass, 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 pass. Oh, they actually gave it to me. But I don't know how to catch it. I pressed triangle, or I pressed Y, I guess. They didn't give it to me. 3rd and 11. They're gonna give it to me now. Can I get into the end zone, or at least get the first down so we stay alive? Cut it inside. Cut around. Bob and weave. Didn't get the first down. You know what? No huddle. No huddle. We're going for it. 4th and 4. Just give me the rock. And let me breathe. Snap. Quick. Handoff. Eddie George. Jumping. Hurdling. Got the first first, right? I got it. They gave it to me. I hurdled in for it. Oh my God, Eddie George. He took to the skies. Third straight time they're going to motion receivers. Braxton Miller's in his bag. Let him cook. Third straight handoff. This time outside. Oh, it's easy. Mwah! Chef's kiss. And that makes it 42-0. You got to take me out. I can't play the fourth quarter. Oh my God, they're staying in. Well, just because I'm punt returning doesn't mean I'm not going to come in or I'm not going to be taken out of the run game. You can't have me still in this game. It's 42-0. I'm the Heisman Trophy winner. I shouldn't be in a game that's 42-0 in the third quarter. Will I still be in? I'm still in. We're going to have to keep it riding. All right. I don't see the value in this. I mean, yeah, I can still pad my stats and try to pass Matt Barkley, but at this point, I don't need... Oh, my God. Oh. Honestly, I thought I had the ball there. I thought I was gone. Braxton didn't give me the ball. What do you want me to do? Did he give it to... Nope, he still has it now. Come on, Braxton. You know I could have taken that to the house. All right, now we'll get an opportunity. Man, I thought that I had that ball in that previous thing. I was up the middle. I was to the house. I was gone. All right, good blocking. Decent. Run some hurry up. Under 30 seconds to go, third quarter. I would hope that if we score this touchdown, then it's going to be ball game for us. We get to take a shower after this because, I mean, UAB sucks. Give me a QB blast. I want Braxton to take this to the house. It's all you. It's all you, B. It's all you. Take it. Motion in the tight end. Let me throw a block in here. I didn't have to. Braxton, a lot of nice little juicy yardage right there. And then a jet sweep. I mean, are we serious with these gimmicks? You're calling gimmicks a jet sweep? What is this? Pee-wee football? No, this is the big leagues. We call straight up runs. Look at the blocking. Look at the blocking. Eddie George. How many yards do I have? I might break my own record. I've got 338. If they keep me in the rest of this game, I'm totally breaking that record. I think it was, what 340 something? So we're right there already. I might even break it on that run right there. And there it is, 347. The previous was 343. A new record again. Back-to-back games, I've gotten the new record. I wasn't expecting to do it on this one, but, I mean, I wasn't even really trying on that one to get. I just absolutely was cooking. And another handoff. There's another touchdown. It's 49-0. I think it's time to take the starters out. I think it might be time. They're going to keep me in. At least they're going to keep me into punt return. I don't know why. I feel like this is just a little disrespectful to UAB. I mean, they're an organization. They have lives. They have feelings. And yet you're keeping... I mean, they are getting a check, so to be fair. Oh, can I get this? Oh, around the corner. Eddie George down the sideline. No! I wanted to return a punt, too. That would have been awesome. All right, we'll see how high we can get the record. They're going to keep me in for some reason, so... We'll see how high we can push this record. Good blocking. Oh, it's a one-player. It's a one-player. Oh, no, it's not. Just missed it. He tackled me right at the edge of glory. Right at the edge of glory. 49-0. It's about to be even more. There's the handoff. I don't even have to sprint. 56-0. Eddie George just keeps piling it on. And they still want me in the game. I don't know why. We're going to go over 400 yards. We are going to go over 400 freaking yards in a singular game. This is definitely helping me pad those stats to get... do I have the ball? No, Braxton does. Help me get the stats to get the record or the most yards in a season that he had. I think it was like 1,900 yards or something. Maybe 1,970 something. I forget exactly what the number is. But this game is certainly helping me on that path. That is faux show. Luckily, we're in late fourth quarter action, under 2.5 minutes, so it's all run plays, I would assume, just to kind of run the clock down. And this is not a handoff to me, but I'm going to throw a pancake. Oh, I can't. Okay. How do you not give me the ball there knowing I'm going to score a touchdown? Of course, every time I touch the ball, it's a guaranteed opportunity to score a touchdown. So you should just always give me the ball. Then you always have a guaranteed opportunity to score. I mean, look at this. Look at the run. The room that I had. Am I over 400 now? I might be. Oh, 395. Very close. Very close to the 4 bills. But I will get it on this run. I will get it on this run, and I'm going to score a touchdown as well. Into the end zone, and that's the record. It is a new NCAA record. 1999 TC running back. Is that LaDainian Tomlinson? It might be. And we've beaten the NCAA record now. So we set that, not just a Buckeye record, an actual NCAA record. But if we get one more touchdown, we could set both an NCAA record and a Buckeye record for rushing touchdowns. That would be pretty cool. Eddie breaks a tackle. I've got space. Go, Eddie, go. Aww. I want to return a punt, man. Now that they got me back here doing it for some reason, I want to return one. Might as well. Might as well. All right, this looks very favorable for the run game. We have all of our timeouts. You're going to give me the ball. I'm going to run behind my center, and we're going to get a big-time first down. We're going to call some hurry up because the clock stops when I got a first down. It only starts when I get set, and we are now set. So hand the ball off to me. There it is. Right up the middle. A lot of good blocking. Get out of my way, and that's going to be a touchdown. Another one for the history books. Eddie George piling it on. I don't know why they have me out here, but while I'm out here, I'm gonna put as many touchdowns on the board as possible. And that is not the game. I have 9 touchdowns. That's going to be the game now. They're going to run this. Are they going to snap it, actually? No, they don't snap it. It is 69-0. Nice. Perfect score to end the game on. Oh, I wonder who the player of the game is going to be. Braxton's hyping up. The crowd's all hyped up because we dominated. We shut out a UAB. Put up 69 points on him. Oh, I wonder who dominated the game. There it is. 41 carries, 464 yards, and 9 touchdowns. I can't be touched. I simply cannot be touched. That's pretty awesome. That's got to be at least multiple different records. Multiple different records. It's got to be. That gets us... We had barely any rushing yards in that before we started that game. We had, like 600 yards or something like that? Now we have 1,136. We are very close to that 1927. And then we have 18 touchdowns now instead of 24, or the 24 that we need. So let's go to the mall. Let's go to the Heisman Watch. We are still only... Oh, maybe we haven't updated because we haven't simulated the week. Let's simulate the week and then check out the Heisman Watch. Ooh, we finally play a decent team. We play Michigan State, ranked in the top 15. We'll see what they're ranked when we actually play them. Or ranked in the top 20. They're 17 now. We're ranked number 13, so we go up a little bit. And they're ranked number 15, so I was right. Ranked number in the top 15. Okay, so Heisman Watch. Yes! Oh, Barkley slipped. Slip? 448 and 5 touchdowns. It's still a pretty good game, but it's not the game that we had. We are now officially leading the Heisman voting. We need to keep our spot right there. That's just what we have to do. So, can I find out? Okay, let's look at stat leaders. We lead by a mile in the rushing yards. NCAA records. We should have just broken. Yes, we broke the individual game for rushing yards. We should have broken touchdowns, right? Individual game rushing touchdowns. Is that not a record? Rushing yards, receiving yards. There's no individual game touchdown for NCAA. We got the touchdowns and the yards for the big dog, for the team. This is Archie. We're not going to get to the 56. We're certainly going to get 25. We're not going to get 5,000 rushing yards in a career because we're only doing one season. So we won't beat the career stuff, but we will get the touchdowns in a season by Archie, and we will get obviously Eddie's own record. That's what we're going to in the whole point of the video, the whole point of the series. That's Drew Brees, right? 2000's quarterback. I'm pretty sure that's Drew Brees. How many of these can I name? Probably not a lot. 1992 DB. Ooh, I feel like I should know that. UL. University of Louisiana? UNLV wide receiver. Louisiana Tech wide receiver. Quarterback for Houston. Kentucky, Kansas running back. I can't name as many as I thought. I guess I'm not a ball knower. My bad. All right, let's get to this game against Michigan State. I'm glad that we're actually playing a team that is good for the first time. We actually jump into conference play. We go on the road to Michigan State. It's always a tough place for the Buckeyes to go into, but I do think we can get the job done. Here we go. It's a conference game in Sparty. Eddie George and the Buckeyes go to Michigan State to play the Spartans. And already, that's back-to-back games. Didn't we get a opening game penalty on the kickoff in the last game against UAB? I'm pretty sure that happened. In the loading screen, it said that Eddie George took on Penn State this week, and he put up 107 yards and a touchdown in the game. And the touchdown that he had, they actually gave me the ball. Block it for me. Block it for me. No, I got stuck. Oh, I could have scored the touchdown there. In the touchdown that he scored in that game against Penn State was the game winner. So if we are capable, we're going to try to... Do I have the ball? No, I don't. Oh, Braxton, you could have scored. Why'd you dive? Why'd you slide down? You could have scored. We could have... What was I saying? Oh, I lost my train of thought there for a second. In the game against Penn State, he scored the winning touchdown. So if it worst comes to worst and we have to score a winning touchdown here, I'm going to try my best to make it Eddie George that does it. I don't know if we'll be able to. We might not even be in a situation where we need a game winner. Maybe we just blow out the Spartans, which is kind of what I hope for. But we have to get over 107 yards and a touchdown in this game. I think is going to be doable since we scored 9 touchdowns and 400 yards against UAB. But that's against UAB. A much lesser opponent than Michigan State, obviously. I know this, but it's still Eddie George. And I was looking before I started up that redo against UAB. I couldn't find a difficulty setting anywhere. I don't know if there is one. Maybe you just have a default setting for... Because obviously you have to be... You can't put it on the highest difficulty if you suck. Because then what's the point? Like, you're supposed to be creating these unbelievable stats that the person put up in their real-life Heisman season. So I understand why there's not a difficulty setting. But, I mean, this is like a cakewalk sometimes. I'm just, like, cruising. I'm cruising through some of these defenses, slicing them through like a knife through butter. I do like that the jet sweep is involving me. If it was not involving me, if it was involving like a receiver, I actually fumbled. Oh, wow. If it was involving like a receiver or something, I definitely have to use some of my extra plays. But the fact that it's the jet sweep with me is nice. That's the first fumble I've ever had in this series, but luckily it was out of bounds. Oh, look at the opening in the hole. I burst through holes like crazy. 6 carries, 58 yards. I'm not on the same kind of demon level that I was on against UAB, but that's to be understood because it is Michigan State. Tougher competition. They are ranked. This would be a big win, though. We got up to what? 13 is what it said? Yeah, 13 in the bottom of on the little score ticker thing. We were ranked number 13. They're ranked number 15. So this will be a massive win against a top 15 opponent. And there's the touchdown. So we matched the one touchdown that Eddie George scored. To be fair, he scored it against Penn State. We're scoring it against Michigan State. But hey, can't control the schedule. That was in 1995. But we do have the one score. This will be a big win. Getting a win against a top 15 opponent is going to be massive. I can't wait for the final game of the season, man. I cannot wait. Oh, I'm gonna do some naughty things to the Wolverines, that's for sure. I cannot wait. Is Braxton gonna take this, or is he gonna give this ball to me? Hopefully he gives it to me. No, he took it himself, but I threw a nice little block there, and Braxton goated on the sticks, man. Love Braxton. One of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. And fun fact, my favorite quarterback of all time in Buckeye history is Terrell Pryor, if you didn't know. But Braxton's right up there, number 2. Then probably Justin Fields, then C.J. Stroud. Dwayne Haskins got to be up there too. He had a crazy season. But then I didn't really watch Troy Smith enough to put him in. Obviously, I would put Troy Smith up there if I watched him. I was a little bit too young for college football, at least. I was watching a little NFL because that was around the time when I started liking the Patriots and stuff. But I was a little bit too young to care about college football enough. But obviously, Troy Smith's a god at Ohio State with the Heisman stuff. But definitely top 3 would be Pryor, Braxton, and then, I mean, JT was good too, but JT didn't do anything, like, exciting, except for he was, like, dominant against Michigan, which is always nice. But he was just, like, a grinded-out kind of quarterback, just, like, Tim Tebow, but black. Basically, is what JT Barrett was. He didn't have an arm, really. He could get it. He had a college arm. He didn't have a crazy good arm, but he had a college arm. He wasn't super exciting to watch. He brought some exciting moments because there were some pretty good games that we had in there, but just like level of excitement, having fun watching him, I wouldn't put him that high on the list like I would Terrell Pryor or Braxton. Braxton had some highlight reel moments. So did Terrell Pryor. So did C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. I mean, Justin Fields was it in the Michigan game where he gets rocked on the sidelines and with the ribs, and then comes in the next play, comes back out in the next play, throws a dart to the end zone in the corner. I'm pretty sure that was in the Michigan game. Crazy. But TP's my number 1. I love TP, man. He's such a good quarterback. He was so good. He was ahead of his time, too, because really all you had in that kind of mold was Cam Newton. And Cam was coming out of Auburn and in the NFL at that time that Pryor was coming out, too. So you kind of had only like those 2 guys. There wasn't really that mold of quarterback in the league yet, so he was a little bit ahead of his time. And that's kind of why he didn't really do too much. But then he came as a receiver and dominated as well. Oh, I'm gone. There's nobody catching me. You're not catching me, big dog. You can try. You can pump those arms as fast as you want. You're not catching the big dog, Eddie George. Big touchdown. They had one safety in the backfield, and that were in the secondary. That was never going to work. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know why why are they putting Eddie George on field goal block defense? Like, what is this? What kind of gimmick is this? Why is Eddie George in field goal block defense? Or extra point defense, whatever it may be. 14-10, so at least Michigan State's given us a little bit of a competition, a little bit of a challenge. We're not just smoking them 6 days to Sunday like UAB or the past teams that we've played like Miami of Ohio or UCF or all these bummy teams that aren't on Buckeye level. And to be fair, Michigan State's not really on the Buckeye level either. It's really only just Michigan. Maybe Penn State sometimes. Although, probably not. They like to think they are. We're going to go off tackle here. 2nd and 12. I'm getting this rock and I'm taking it to the house again. We're going to have 2 highlight reels. Snap. Handoff. Get the edge. Or not get the edge. Just get yards. I only got a yard out of that. Oh, I think I went back too far. If I wouldn't have committed so far to the back, I might have been able to get even more yards out of that. But that linebacker did a good job of sealing the side that I was going to, unfortunately. We're going to cut this inside. Oh, I broke that tackle, but I didn't get too much. And they call a timeout here to get the ball back. Are they going to score again? No, they're going to punt the ball. You called all that timeout just to punt the football back to us and not do anything with the ball. Kind of embarrassing. Am I going to be able to return this? No. It looked like I had a chance for a second, but the ball hung up in the air way too long. All right, so just give me the ball. We'll run it out for the last 20 seconds. Maybe I can take it to the house. You never know. I could always burst through a hole and splooge on some people. 20 seconds. Handoff. Oh, you got to throw a block there, big dog. What are you doing? I thought I was going to have that guy blocked guaranteed, but apparently I was wrong. I shouldn't have thought that. He came up and just and clapped my cheeks. All right, break that tackle. Oh, I wanted to break that tackle, but I didn't. Halftime, 14-10, Buckeyes lead. I think the Michigan State Spartans will get the ball. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they do. They got the ball. All right, so they didn't do anything with it as expected. The Spartans suck. So they'll punt the ball back to us, and we'll just go down the field and put another one in the end zone. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, gives me a lot of yards to run. We already have 20 carries for 167 yards and both of the touchdowns, so we're already kind of cooking against the Sparties. Oh, good blocks. Really good blocks. Another good block, and Eddie George is gone. One play touchdown. You're not catching me. Sorry about your luck. Another touchdown for the Buckeyes, and that is another NCAA record. The longest run in NCAA history is now an 82-yarder. You're welcome. That is a bunch of different records broken in just today's episode. We just can't simply be stopped. And Michigan State, their offense, can't simply get going. Where's that at? I called a fair catch, but I just jumped. I don't think we're going to be getting over 400 yards today, but we still have a chance to get over 300 yards. It's possible. It's possible if we go crazy. The snap, and he didn't hand a Braxton. Hand me the ball. You wouldn't have lost 5 yards if you would have handed me the ball. We might even have got a touchdown on that. You never know. Oh, there's a lot of traffic, but I was trying to fight through it. If I could have just squeezed through that hole a little bit more, I would have been gone. Just give me the ball again. Let me do my thing. Let's go. Look at the blocking. I got the edge. Another first down. 272 on 23 carries. 3 tutties. They want to go slot option, but the other options I have are jet count. What is this? What is happening? The choices are not great. I mean, I know we're winning 21-10 and everything, but you got to give me some better options than that. Did they give me the ball? They didn't give me the freaking ball. Oh, I slotted that defensive lineman. I ruined his day. We're not going speed option. I told you, we're not going to call speed option. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't work. Why would I want to lose 5 yards? Or possibly risk Spartans intercepting it and taking it to the house? Because that's a very viable threat. UCF did that to me. I don't know if that was in the game before it crashed or in the game that actually counted, but they did it. I have it on camera. They did it to me. They did the right decision there, and they handed me the ball. And I got a generous spot there. I don't think I actually got that first down, but they gave it to me. So I'm not going to complain. I'm going to take it. And we are about to enter the fourth quarter. Oh, I screwed that up, but I still bounced out of it. And why didn't you throw a block? All you do is throw a block. I could have you more yards. All right, we'll enter the fourth quarter. I'm not actually the one running this jet sweep, so that's good that the quarter is ending, so that's nice. All right, give me a nice little run play here. There we go, off tackle. I'm happy with that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We'll see what happens here. 2nd and 3. First play of the fourth quarter. Magical? Oh, not magical. Possible ACL tear is what that was. So we'll just go to the opposite side. We'll call the same exact play, just flip it to the opposite side, flip, and it'll work, because that's how it works. That's how football works. Okay, maybe it's not. And I'm not gonna, I could have called no huddle there. Oh, I guess it wouldn't have mattered because they scored a touchdown anyway, and they got the 2-point conversion. I was going to call a no huddle, and then if it didn't work, we would have just given the Michigan State the ball, but I didn't want to do that because it would have risked them having great field position and scoring. I guess that didn't matter because they scored anyway. So let's not lose this game, guys. Let's actually win because we want to play in the national title game, and you can't do that in the BCS era if you lose one game. So we gotta win. Oh my God, I need better blocking if I'm gonna win. What are we doing here? How have I gotten 288 yards and that's the type of blocking I'm getting? I guess just because I'm a god. Great. No, whoa, no. That was amazing blocking. There wasn't better blocking this entire game than that play right there. But that freaking defensive lineman got off his block immediately and tackled me. That's unbelievable. I had such a good lane right there. That could have been a touchdown. It would have been so easy. I could have even take the hand off the sprint button. That would have been, that's how easy and free it would have been. But no, he wanted to get off his block. A little too quickly. All right, at least we're making Michigan State use all their timeouts. That's always nice. We'll call another just basic run play. This will use their final timeout. I would like to get a first down here. We'll see. We'll see how the blocking opens up. There's the handoff. It's beautiful. This is what I wanted that previous play. That's what I wanted the previous play, where the defensive lineman just got off the block too quick. That's the type of hole that I saw on that play. No more timeouts for the Spartans. 2:06 to go, 21-18. Why does it always come down to the wire against Michigan State? Why do they always have to be frisky? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, that's beautiful blocking from the receivers. I needed to make that man miss. I didn't do a skill move or anything. I just tried to run him over. I thought that would work. I guess it didn't on that occasion. Am I getting the ball here? No, it's going to be Braxton. Well, you better toss me the football. I'm open, Braxton. Oh, my God. Braxton Miller fumbled it, and Michigan State's got it. I cannot believe that. They scored. You got to be kidding me, Braxton. You got to be kidding me. 38 seconds? And we have to score a touchdown to win? What do you want me to do? I'm the running back. I cannot believe you fumbled that football, Brax. That's why we don't call those plays. I can't believe this. I cannot actually believe that we are down 21-25 against Michigan State on the road. We're going to lose our ranking probably. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this. They shouldn't be ready for the run. I don't know why they were ready for the run so quickly. They want to, you know what? I'm going to let them call 4 verticals. Maybe we get a miracle. I probably have an opportunity to take it to the house, but it's too risky. Maybe we can get a vertical play and something can happen. That's, oh my God, he destroyed Braxton, but he's offside. He is offside, so we get some free yardage. Do we have verticals? The read special? I don't trust it. I'm going to have to call another run play. Luckily, we have all of our timeouts saved up. I cannot believe we're in this situation, man. I guess we are in the situation where we could use a game-winning touchdown for Eddie George. There we go. That's good run. That's good run. We get out of bounds. Don't have to use any timeouts either. That was a great run. Do we trust the stick and knot? I guess we have to, because I don't want to run that other play. Let's trust the stick and knot, I guess. We have all our timeouts. And if it's incomplete, I guess it just really wastes time. It's not like anything bad will happen. So, snap it. Make a good decision, Braxton. Make a good decision. That's not a good decision, Braxton. I wanted you to go deeper, not the guy underneath. Offset, halfback power out. Man, I wish we only needed a field goal. We'd be in perfect situation. Oh, do I have to get in the gamer stance for this? Eddie George. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Eddie George down the field. Oh, my God. It almost happened. I almost did it. We've still got one timeout, and we are right here. 17 seconds. Snap me the effing ball. Oh, okay. Okay, call that final timeout. Call that final timeout. 12 seconds remain. I was not prepared for them to stop me there. I thought I was going to get another open hole. 4 verticals, no timeouts. I don't really know what the goal is here, but we have to score a touchdown to win this game. Am I open? Oh, I'm kind of open. I shouldn't have called for it. What am I doing? I'm stupid. I don't know how to catch a freaking football with Eddie George. What am I doing? You know what? This is a running back Heisman challenge. We got to put the ball in my hands. 8 seconds left. No timeouts. Eddie George needs to get in the end zone. He's not going to do it. We're going to lose to Michigan State. Braxton Miller fumbled the football and sold the game. I can't believe he did that. I cannot believe Braxton Miller fumbled the football. Oh, Braxton. I love you, but you fumbled the football and sold the game. Where does that move us in the rankings? Probably out of the rankings, right? We're probably not going to be playing a national title game in this career. No, we only fall to 18. That's not as deep as I thought we'd fall. We do stay at the top of the Heisman voting, which, to be fair, is the real goal of this, obviously. I cannot believe we lost that game, though. That's insane. All right, next episode, we have Nebraska and we have Indiana. So in the game against Nebraska, we will pass the touchdowns. We'll get more than 3 touchdowns, so we will pass that one. We might even pass the yards in that game. You never know if we have a crazy game. But yeah, I can't believe that we freaking sold that game, Braxton. Come on, man. That's unbelievable. Oh, I can't believe he did that. But that is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.